Okay, so it's the 4th of December today, and a couple of things before I get into the thing I'm actually unboxing here. I had to go into hospital today, nothing serious. I had to going for an ultrasound because I've still got 2 kidney stones. Unfortunately, they're still in my kidneys, and basically I had to do an ultrasound just to doubly make sure that they weren't blocking any fluids or anything vital. Thankfully, they're not. I've had them for uh, I've had them since September, so yeah. But the problem was a couple of problems. One is I had to not eat any food for 4 hours before the appointment, so nothing for 4 hours before the appointment, which was fine because it was 20 past. It was at 9 in the morning. So that's fine. The problem is that I had to drink 2 pints of water an hour before the appointment, which and also I couldn't urinate in that as well. I wasn't allowed. Basically, I had to have a full bladder for this. Are you loving the visuals here? But the one good thing is that getting there was actually free because in the northeast of England, I don't know if this is in other places, but in the northeast of England, there's a bus company called Go North East Buses, which run, a lot of buses in the northeast, and they have been on strike for bloody months. And finally, the strike is ended, at least for now. And to compensate for this, because it was meaning a lot of people couldn't get to work, my brother and sister included, they had to find alternate methods. Basically, the buses are free for 1 week. So yeah. However, the bus I got on, my mum came with us because we were going to go out, sort of like bit of shopping and that afterwards. But the bus driver we had there and also coming back was a bloody cowboy bus driver because, Jesus Christ, he nearly crashed on the way there twice. I'm not talking about, like, literally nearly head-on collision. There was one where he had to turn round at a cross-section where he tried to go too quickly and nearly crashed into the side. And there was a second time where he decided to go up the wrong way through the road. He basically went up the road that was where traffic was coming towards him, and he nearly crashed into a car, literally that far away. But then all the cars had to move back to let him through because otherwise he would be blocked in and couldn't move. So, yeah. And, several people were bloody swung all over the place, myself included, on the way there. Since it was wet, because it's been non-stop raining today, basically, as I was getting off, the bus jerked because he was going so fast and then to a sudden stop, and basically I slipped backwards, and that I had my hand on one of the bars, but I was slipping backwards. Thankfully, someone else grabbed my arm to stop this from, like, basically hitting the floor like that. So yeah, an eventful day. Though I do plan to go out a couple more times to make full use of it, of free buses. And also going to places that I've been unable to go to for like over a month now. So yeah. Anyway, package people. Yeah. It's a Blu-ray. Oh. No slipcase. No slipcase. Okay. So this is a Haunting in Venice, and yeah, this is disappointing, unfortunately, because basically this, out of the 3 Kenneth Branagh, Agatha Christie Poirot films, this is definitely my favourite. Unfortunately, this has not received a 4K Blu-ray release. Yeah, and it doesn't have a slipcover either, which is interesting. Was it meant to come with one? I don't know. I'll have to check. I'll have to see if any others, because I'm surprised by that. But yeah, no slipcover. Again, that just might be all of them. But also, no 4K Blu-ray. The others came on 4K Blu-ray. Now, I actually have a pirated version of the 4K Blu-ray, so a download of it. Because if they're not going to sell it to us, then I've got no choice but to pirate if I want a copy of it. So yeah, I bought this for mainly just the special features. So we have deleted scenes, murder, death, and haunting. So 2 special features. Wow, bloody hell, they're going all and up. So yeah, this is only available on Blu-ray and DVD. So yeah, a bit of a disappointment there. A bit of a disappointment. I'm actually curious whether other ones have slip cards. Let's see if any pop up on eBay. A Haunting in Venice Blu-ray. Cause I'm curious about this. Right, so I can see that the Canadian version does have a slipcover. Yeah, the US and Canadian ones have slipcovers. But UK ones? No, so I'm guessing it is meant to have a slipcover. So yeah, I'm gonna contact possibly them about it, because yeah, it should really. I mean, it could just be that the UK release doesn't have a slipcover. The DVD doesn't. I can only find DVD listings and that with it on there. So yeah, but no sign of slipcovers. Yeah, slipcover missing. So yeah, I might contact them about it and that, because I would like the slipcover if it's supposed to have a slipcover. So, but yeah, we'll open it up. We will open it up though and see if there's anything else in here. But yeah, it's disappointing also that basically they've switched to these much thinner, crappier cases. Which, yeah, very, very thin, these. And feel very cheap. There's the disc itself. Not really much on that to say about it, but yeah, very, very cheap release, this. Very, very cheap. Which is weird. Like, you'd expect more from, you know, Disney, because this is technically a Disney physical release. Yeah, so, but there we go, people, there we go. Alright, so a friend sent me some pictures of this, not in the UK, but actually from Ireland. So yeah, couldn't find any pictures of a UK one. You could only find pictures of this in Ireland, but obviously it still had the same logos and that. And those ones didn't have slipcovers, so it does seem like the UK one doesn't have a slipcover. There is still a slim chance it could, but yeah. Anyway, there's something I wanted to talk about. This, I think I've talked about it before, but I'm going to show it this time because I haven't ate number 4. So this calendar was £6. My mum bought it for me, so thank you to her. But this calendar for £6, you can just see it there, right? Look how small and thin that chocolate is. Look at it. I mean, it's nice. But for a calendar that's this thick and this tall, I was expecting, you know, something more for £6. Yes, you do get a bag of Percy Pigs on Christmas Day, but, you know, that plus the chocolates doesn't equal £6, nowhere close. Now, for some reason, door number 19 and 24 are larger. 24, Christmas Eve, makes sense. Why number 19? Yeah, I thought, oh, is 19 through 24 larger days? No. Just that. So, yeah, it's a bit odd. It's a bit odd that that day is bigger and there's all this extra... It's really odd. Every time I have a piece of this calendar, even though I didn't buy it, I feel ripped off. So, yeah. But there we go, people, there we go. Okay, so it's the 5th of December today. This is in an Amazon box. Is it from Amazon? But is it actually... Yeah, I think it is from Amazon. Oh, finally! Oh, God, no! What the hell happened here? This has been crushed. That's been crushed at the back there. Look at the spine. That's so disappointing, that. It's been crushed. Yeah, I'm gonna file for a return on that one. Yeah, that's so disappointing, that. That's so disappointing. Yeah. It's actually just been crushed at the back there, the spine crushed. And I've been waiting for ages for this to come out, but yeah, I'm not happy with that and how crushed it is over there. So, yeah, Amazon, you did a bad job there, bad job. Okay, so it's still the 6th, no, 5th, sorry, of December. Got a package here. So we've got 2 Ratchet and Clank games here, and wow, God, boxes back then, bloody hell, much more solid than they are today. Today they're much more flimsy. But yeah, these are both platinum versions, which means unfortunately they've got bloody platinum written all over them. But yeah, these were pretty cheap actually. I think I paid something like, I think it was like £8 or something for both of these together, including the postage. So yeah, we've got Cracking Time and also Tools of Destruction. I'll look at that one first. Now, I did try, I was going to initially I was thinking of, oh, maybe I should just get them digitally, maybe, you know, the price is probably pretty cheap on the PlayStation Store. However, the only way to get them now on the PlayStation Store, because I'm going back and playing the Ratchet and Clank games that I never played, which were the PS3 ones, and basically, the only way now, if you want to purchase any PS3 games or download from the PS3 store, is to get it on an actual PS3 or Vita, and basically you can't just buy it using PayPal. No. You have to add funds to the account first, and then use those funds to then purchase them, which means that basically you're always either not going to have enough funds in there, or you're going to have some left over. So yeah, no, I'm not doing that. Plus, then, since I have them physically, you know, can never take them away from me. And that as well, and they're probably around the same price. Some of them do get expensive. I did also try to see if I could get them to work on the PS3 emulator. Unfortunately, no matter what I did, I could not get them to work. Basically, I tried a couple of them, and neither one of them I could get to work, unfortunately. So yeah, there's a disc. And unlike a modern game, I mean at the time it was on, but unlike a modern game, the game is actually on the bloody disc. Yeah, the game is actually on the disc. And wow, this must have been, bloody hell, an actual manual. Yeah, this is when the manuals and that were being phased out. But actually, this is, compared to some PS3 games, this is actually a thicker one. Unfortunately, all black and white. And, yeah. Shit. But still, it's in there. There's one in there. Why is this in here? Was this meant to be in here? So this is a patch for One for All. This is a patch for One for All. Which expired in 2014, but yeah, for content and that. Oh, maybe this was meant to be in here, I don't know, but yeah, it's expired in 2014. And I imagine the previous user probably used it, and then there's a continuous play thing in there and that as well. But yeah, I'm glad they all kept it in there, and it seems in really good condition. And correct time, this is, you can tell this is the European artwork, which I don't know whether I prefer the European artwork or the US one. Don't know. There's the disc. Hooray. Which again, really good condition. Plus also, used PS3 games are much more likely to be working and in good condition than Xbox 360 games, because PS3 games came on Blu-ray discs, whereas Xbox 360 games came on basically DVD-ROMs. So basically, Blu-ray discs, if you didn't know, have thicker layers and protection layers against scratches, whereas DVD-ROMs don't. And this one's advertising Tools of Destruction, out now. So yeah, cracking time. X manual again, black and white. Though it does have a few screenshots in there, so I do like it when it has stuff like that. I mean, a lot of manuals were just black and white, but yeah, it's nice that they did. It was towards the end of that, and interesting that obviously we've got the two PS3 logos there. We've got the Spider-Man one and the more, well, one that they stuck with through the PS3 all the way up until now the PS5, and that as well, that logo design. It's also the same type of one they had with the PS2, though the PS2 one was a bit more angular. But yeah, there we go, people, there we go. I'm just going to get a phone. Alright, so it's still the 5th of December. Rare Waves. Now, where did my knife go? There it is. This may be one of my replacements, actually. I think there was one or possibly two replacements I'm waiting on from Rare Waves. So, yeah. Because with that, when you get a replacement from Rare Waves, they tend to not email you about it. And that they just generally just tend to send it. I will say though, Rare Waves, much better customer service. And they get back to you generally, within the next working day. Which is better than what a lot of companies are, because there are stuff that I've ordered from other companies that haven't bloody replied to me still. Okay. So no, this is not one of my replacements, and thankfully it's arrived alright. So, yeah, this is Imagine Dragons Night Visions. I'll put the camera a bit this way. But this is the later deluxe edition. This was again on their Black Friday sale, and they had 3 versions of this. They had the original, I think 11 track 1 LP release. They had the deluxe 2 LP release. They also had this one. This is the Target exclusive one. Yeah. This is actually a Target exclusive. How it ended up at Rare Waves, don't know. And the thing is, there was nothing mentioning that on the listing, other than in the picture it showed that sticker. But yeah, this is a yellow vinyl, whereas the other one was black. And literally, I think it was only £2 difference in price between the original standard 11-track one, this one, which is 22 tracks, and the standard black version. So yeah, I paid a couple of pound more for this one, and again got an additional 10% off as well. So yay. So there is a super deluxe of this, which I do own digitally, which you can get on CD, which is, I think, like a 6-disc set or something like that. There we go. But interesting, yeah, this is an extra, this is interesting. So this is a bit of card. This is a bit of card that they put over the top, because you can see underneath there, which I'm not going to take this off. I don't know if you can just about see underneath there, you've got the original version of the artwork. This is the only time I've seen that happen where, yeah, there's a slight niggle at the corner. Oh, actually, oh no. There's more damage there and that. For God's sake. Rare waves. It's because these boxes are so fucking thin. Like you can see across there, they're so thin. Like, again, as I said, they're better than these. I don't know if they still have any of these in stock either. There's the yellow vinyl itself, which is very yellow. I might message them and see. Because, yeah, it's so irritating, that. And I always get the thing of, who cares? Why do you care? Because I'm a collector, and basically, you know, really only collectors are the people who buy these, so yeah, it irritates me. If it doesn't, then great. But it does irritate me. No download code. Here's the inside. So, yeah. Oh, so close. Like, if it was just that corner bit, but the fact there's damage around there, that irritates me. That really does irritate me. Again, it's hard to tell when it's in the cellophane, but as soon as I took it out of the cellophane, I immediately noticed. It doesn't help, though. It might not be their fault. It doesn't help that Royal Mail tend to use vinyl records, at least the ones I've seen, as bloody trays to bloody carry all the other stuff. And they carry it from the very end bit. This one's damaged as well. This one is damaged as well, so I'm not even going to bother opening this one. I can see the damage there. This is Maroon 5. Again, this was low in stock. And I think this one I got for like £10 or £11. But yeah, made in Poland. Both of these are damaged. So, unfortunately, I'm going to have to contact them about both of them. So that irritates me to no end. So yeah, it's bagged for me, it's bagged for them. No one fucking wins here.